Every patient must belong to an account. If we are entering a new patient who does not belong to an existing account, we must first create the new account record and then the patient record. To create the new account record, we start at the Find Patient screen. We click on the button at the right marked New Account. This will open the Account Information Detail screen with all blank fields. We will now go through an explanation of each field. At the top of the screen, the first thing we see in the upper left corner is the account number. This number is assigned by the system. We virtually never need to know anything about this number. This number will always end in 2 zeros. We increment this number by 1 to create a patient number for each patient in this account. The next field is the flag field. This is a field the practice can use for their own purposes. You can create your own categories, which can be searched later using the report writer. The title field is normally used for doctors, but it can also be used for Mr., Ms. The first name, middle initial, and last name should be entered next. The subtitle could be for junior. The spouse's first and last names could be entered next. Most practices leave the spouse's last name blank if it's the same as the responsible party. 2 address lines are available. The first for apartment or suite number. The second line is for the main street address. Notice the zip field appears before the city and state. ACE Dental includes a database of all zip codes in the United States. When you enter the zip code, the city and state will be entered automatically. If the zip code is not in the database, a window will appear and allow you to enter that city and state. Thereafter, you'll never have to type that city and state again. Phone numbers can be entered next. When you enter telephone numbers, you do not need to enter the parentheses or hyphens. These will be entered automatically. If the phone number includes the area code, do not precede that with the 1. All phone numbers should be 10 or 7 digits long. All of the address and phone information will be automatically transferred to the patient detail record as each patient is entered. The notes information will appear under the account name on the main screen and checkout screen. Date added, date modified, account paid year to date, last payment date, and last statement printed date are all maintained by the system automatically. The credit rating field is another free-form field which you can use in any way you please. If this account has met their deductible, for example with another practice, you should check the account deductible met button. If the send bills button is not checked, this account will not receive the statement when they're prepared. If this account has been sent to a collection agency, the in collection button should be checked. If this account and all patients in this account are inactive, the inactive button should be checked. Be aware, the inactive button cannot be checked if this account has a balance. If the balance is uncollectible, an adjustment must be entered to zero the balance. When you run the statements, you'll be asked if you want to charge a finance charge. This will apply to all accounts that have a check mark by the finance charge button. The referral by field is a required field. If you press the Save button and nothing has been entered in the referral by field, a message will appear reminding you to enter this information. You cannot proceed until this is entered. When you click in the referral by box, a drop-down list will appear. At first, this list may be empty. Simply enter the type of referral in the referral by box. When you leave this field, you'll be asked if you want to enter this entry in the referral by list. If you say yes, you'll be able to select this entry the next time from the referral by list without retyping. In this way, you can tailor ACE Dental to your own practice. These lists will appear throughout the program. If you want to remove any entry from the drop-down list, simply hold down the Control key and click on that entry. You'll be asked if you want to delete the entry from the list. If this account has partially paid their deductible at another practice, the account remaining deductible should be entered. Otherwise, it can be left blank. The courtesy is a percentage reduction we can apply to fees for certain accounts. For example, some practices give senior citizens a 10% courtesy. Other practices give a professional courtesy to other doctors. This percentage can be entered in the courtesy box. When you enter the courtesy field, another drop-down list will appear as it did in the referral by box. You can add entries to this list as you did before. The statement message box allows you to create a statement message for this particular account. Default messages will normally appear on each statement. This statement box will override that message if the print button is checked. For example, if an insurance company for this account gave you some specific information regarding their payment and you want to relay this message to the patient, you could type it here and click the print button. After you run statements, the print button will automatically be cleared. Therefore, you will have a record of the message printed, but it will not print again unless you click the print button. After you have entered all of the information on this screen, you'll want to click the Save button. If you have changed your mind and do not want to create this account, you can click the Cancel button and return to the Find Patient screen. If you press the Save button on a new account entry, you will automatically be taken to the Patient Details screen. The system knows that if you created a new account, you must create a new patient record. In the next section, we'll review how to enter new patient information.